between me and you. I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else can do like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I won't please you in any way I can. I want you in my world. Don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Roll in the way that I move, not breathe your hand. You only can rescue me. This is my prayer. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, and welcome. After enjoying this commentary, be sure to run over to our website, www.kushe.online, for this great t-shirt and more. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear.
Maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile, and it's hard for me to try to doubt.
Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is you. Be sure to join in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And be sure to say hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Give me 1 second, y'all. Just 1 second. Guys, my nerves are so bad. I had to get myself together for a minute because I told y'all a second ago that I would be coming back live, and I told y'all that I would be coming back live, and we would be talking about the CPS situation with Peach. So, in the midst of that, you kind of do your due diligence before you start your live. So I did that. I saw another young lady who talks about Peach live. And I looked over there, and her live was like breaking news, something about Peach and her eviction. And I'm like, So, you know how I am. Ask but verify everything. So I went to the court to see had there been any information. And there has been information. So I'm going to start out, and I will, once I can redact the document, make it available. But y'all, oh shoot, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Let me know that you guys can hear me well. Hey, Queen of Virgo. First of all, let me speak to everybody because I just done jumped in, honey. Like I said, yeah, we talk about these moms and we talk about situations that occur with them. But you know, I can't speak for everybody that does commentary, but I'm human. And I don't wish ill on any of these people. I don't dislike any of them. We talk about the situations based on the information that's put out here, and it's just about that. So when I seen that post from Miss Loretta, and um, like I said, I don't just believe what people say. I gotta see the documentation myself. Especially when it comes to certain things and also certain people who talk, because some people they'll just say whatever. I'm not that person. If you get it from me, I either got it from a source that I feel is reliable, very reliable, or I verified the documentation and information myself. I hate that this is possibly the situation that's going to happen. Now, Peach may be able to appeal, but what the young lady just said in the chat is a factual statement according to what I have verified. I did go and look at Sarasota, the Secretary of Sarasota, and there was a judgment issued today based on Peach's situation. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about why it was issued and where it goes from here. So, first of all, let's speak to everybody. Hey, Miss Diamond. Hi, welcome to the live. Hey, Lakeisha. Thank you for coming back. Shonda, you as well. Thank you, you and Miss Cancer for coming back. Hey, SD. Hi, and thank you. I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but you've been here, so welcome back, Lou. Um, hey, Shonda. I think I just spoke to you and Cancer. Cancer says, hello to everyone in the chat. Please hit the like button and also make sure you sub to the channel. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. Hey, Mimi. Y'all, that's my girl, so I already told her. So do I still sound muffled? Let me know, guys. I don't know if I done did something wrong. And Charmaine J says Peach has to move. Your mic is muffled. Hey, everyone, this is too much. Those twins have been birthed into total chaos. Okay, can y'all hear me clear now? Okay, so I do sound better. Okay, I didn't have it on my head, so maybe that's what it was. Hey, nearly. I'm doing great. Yeah, y'all hit that like button for me. Let me go ahead and put in my little station break. Hold on, hold on. Y'all, man, I feel sad for her. Um, I'm shocked. I don't know what I am, but it's like, oh my God. Like, that's all I can say is, oh my God, baby, you can't play with them people over there. They are not playing with this girl. I can't even find my station break. I'm just so shocked. Here we go.
search that file for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I search that file for you. I do that three, but
Okay, so the elephant in the room. Let's talk about that first. We actually came back here to talk about the video that Peach put up about CPS. I don't know how certain people get on top of information before others, but whatever the case is, it is what it is. And the word has been put out here that Peach has to move. Now, let me tell y'all what that actually means. The court today, January the 13th, issued a judgment. And the judgment was based on the filing of an eviction. And also, she did answer the eviction. And when she answered the eviction, she made a payment of 3,100. And let me tell y'all exactly the amount because y'all know how I am. I'm a stickler for details and information being accurate. Okay, so Peach made a payment of $3,915.36. She also answered the court. According to this, she was served on 12/18. She answered on 12/19, which we all heard what her answer was. Um, the Roe Waters LLC defendant Peaches J. McIntyre. I, Peaches McIntyre, the defendant in case number, and then it says the case number. NC thinks that I should not be forced to move because I can pay the rent that's due in the amount of $3,722.67, in which I am paying to the clerk of court today, December 9th, 2024. I can also pay the plaintiff attorney, Charles B. Barrett, the reasonable fees for his service as well. Moving forward, I will also be able to pay my lease agreement as promised. Now, here's an interesting thing. While this situation is going on, Peach will have to pay to the court. She even told you guys that. Moving forward, that she would have to make payments to the court until this situation has been dissolved. Okay, today is the 13th of January. She paid the $3,000 to the court on 12/19. Now, there was another payment listed here on 12/23, which was the day before she had the baby. Hold on. Of $3,915.36. The first payment on 12/19 was $3,785. So let me make sure. Yep, there was another payment made. So this payment here that was paid on the 23rd actually was the January. I guess this went toward January's rent because there was two payments made on 12/23. Let's see what the public correspondence was. Okay, on 12/23, she issued additional correspondence. And on 12/23, she said, I, Peaches McIntyre, the defendant in the case, and it's her case number, and paying $1 for December's rent. I wonder why it says $1. Maybe she paid a short amount. I'm also paying a total of $3,451 for rent for the month of January 2025. I have also been made aware that I have to pay a total of $420 in reasonable attorney fees, which has been added to my rent. The total amount I am paying on December the 23rd is $3,857.50. It has her signature there, it has the date on it, and it was filed with the court. So that is what had been done up until 12/23. So then today, let me make sure y'all still hearing me. Are y'all hearing me? I hate that okay, let me make sure. It looks like y'all are hearing me. We knew this was coming. Remember when the people were called there while she was on live? Too many people were there. She's the only one on the lease. Yes, she is the only one on the lease. Um, hey, just me in chat. Let's do it again. Staple singles for the young gun. Oh Lord, let's do it again. Do it again. It's another something that goes in there, but I don't remember that part. She said she paid her late December rent judgment as well as January. Yes, ma'am, she did. ML Michael. She paid on the third. Wait a minute, 19th she paid one, and then on the 23rd she paid the other, and then the next day, the 24th, she had her babies. So that was bringing two more bodies into the household. She, okay, you said, hey, LaShawn Berry, that she has to move. She lost her judgment. Aunt Loretta put it out. Okay, Aunt Loretta did go live, and like I said, much respect to Miss Loretta. But for me, I have to verify with the courts. I don't take people's word um, unless it's somebody that I know and know that the information that they're going to put out is like super solid. And I don't know her enough to say, oh, because she said it, it is true. I went to the court. So the document that I just read and everything that I'm bringing forth to you guys right now is coming straight from the court. And you guys know how I do. I will basically redact these documents, and then I'm going to put it into the membership. I'm not going to put it out publicly, but I am going to read it to you. And I just think that's the best way to do it. Y'all be sure y'all hit that like button for me. Let me go in here. But yeah, Miss Loretta did say it, and I have not seen anybody else talk about it. So I have to give credit where it initially broke from, and that's Miss Loretta. She did say that she was having to move. But I want to make sure that I say it the right way. There was a judgment issued today in the eviction case for Peach Mcintyre. Um, and Peach, the eviction was filed. Peach answered the eviction saying that she does not feel like she has to move and that she she can pay her rent. She did make that payment that day. Days later, she made the payment for the next month. And today the judgment was issued. So it says in the county court and for Sarasota County, Florida Civil Division. Motion for judgment on the pleadings comes now the plaintiff RA2, the Roe Waterside, with permission to do business in Florida as landlord, the Roe Waterside, by and through the undersigned, and moves the court for judgment on the pleadings against defendant Peaches J. McIntyre in support thereof states as follows. The plaintiff filed its complaint on December the 12th. Plaintiff alleged that it is the landlord of the subject dwelling unit, and the defendant, plaintiff's tenant, was served a 3-day notice on December the 4th for unpaid rent. Since defendant did not make payment that 3-day notice, of that 3-day notice, on the 7th of December, the plaintiff sued for possession. So they served her a 3-day notice on December the 4th. She did not pay. So they filed with the court for possession. They sued for possession. It says exactly that. So they didn't sue for the money. They sued for their dwelling back. Defendant answer Defendant's answer does not dispute any of the allegations, nor does she raise any affirmative defenses whatsoever. Defendant has admitted to the entirety of plaintiff's complaint. So they're saying that Peach answered And in her answer, she didn't say anything to them that gave them a reason against anything that the plaintiff said. And all the plaintiff said is, we want our shit back. And they said that Peach didn't say nothing to justify not giving them their shit back. Therefore, no issue of fact before the court, and pursuant of 85-56, plaintiff has terminated the subject lease agreement and therefore entitled to possession as a matter of law. Wherefore, plaintiff moves for judgment on the pleadings with final judgment and writ of possession to issue forthwith. I certify that a copy hereof has been furnished to Peach Mcintyre. It has her address in Sarasota, Florida. She says she stays in Lake Ranch, but according to this, she stays in Sarasota. And it was sent by regular mail on the 13th day of 2025, January. Now she is going to get it. Um, they usually give you 7 days, and after that 7 days, uh, the apartments can go ahead and exercise the writ that they were given, and then the sheriff will come and let her know she got so many days to get out. Now, all of this was based on her not paying her rent. So let's be clear on this. If they want to put Peach out, they can put her out because they have a writ of possession. So that means they can get their dwelling back. Just because they have the writ of possession don't mean that they will exercise the right to put her out. Let's be clear on that. I get how it looks and what is said, but because they have their money for December and January, can decide, well, she can clearly pay, and at the end of the day, that's what we want, and so they can leave her alone. Now, are they going to leave her alone? I don't know. It's a lot going on here. We have an issue with a bunch of people in the house that's not on the lease. Now, she hasn't had any home complaints, but she's had police on the dwelling. And a lot of times when police come to your house, it is registered with the office that a police had to come into an apartment or into a dwelling in that apartment complex. So that could be an issue for her. And yes, the way she conducts herself, the way she walks around there looking and all of that could be a problem for Peach. But it don't have to necessarily be. It's really still up to them because you can have a writ filed on you, and as long as you paid your rent, they may not ever exercise that writ. And if they don't, and then later down the road, she does something, and then they have to file another eviction, they still have to file again. They can't use the old writ once they don't exercise it. So there's a period of time there that, comes into play. But yeah, I did not see this one coming, especially not today. So when we first came on here and we talked about what we was going to talk about, you know, that is completely what I expected us to converse about. I did not expect that they filed a judgment. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was so floored by this because when the money was paid, I didn't think anything would go beyond there. Florida definitely does things different. When you answer in the state of Georgia on an eviction, they automatically give you a court date. So you have your day in court. You go there, your landlord goes there, or either his legal representative, and they go from there. Now, they did ask for a writ due to non payment, but they didn't say either we want our money or we want our dwelling. They was just like, we just want our place. So maybe in this county, it's like we don't even want people that ever had an issue with paying their rent. Maybe that's how they feel about it. And if that's the case, I mean, it is what it is. Um,
Y'all, I'm just shocked. I ain't even gonna lie. And I feel bad for them kids because, first of all, we already looking at 7 kids in a 3 bedroom. 6 of the 7, according to people out here on the streets talking about the situation, 6 of the 7 is already sharing one damn room. Now, the other day, Pete showed her putting her kids in bed, and she actually took Phenomenal and put him in a baby bed somewhere. Hell, we don't know where. It didn't look like it was in her room. So the room that it was in, I think I seen 1 or 2 other beds. Like we didn't see no bunk beds. So it's like, what's really going on? But all in all, y'all, what is gonna happen to this girl and these children? Because she already moved out and had an eviction in Tampa area. Then she goes to the Sarasota County area. Now she's gonna have an eviction on record there. What's she gonna do? Go to a different city and try to get a new place? That would be the only thing that she can do unless they put it in somebody else's name or unless she actually does that uh crap they was talking about with the what are those things called? CPNs. I don't think she no, they her brother said she about that life. So I don't know. Let me see what y'all saying. Also, let me go ahead and drop this for y'all. If y'all want to come up, if y'all have something to say, I am going to open up the floor for y'all. Miss Cheek says money won't be her issue. What do you mean? Finding someone to rent to her with credit and the family size that she has, yes, that's going to be an issue. Her current situation is a safety hazard. It definitely is. I figured they were going to get her out of there when I found out she lied about the occupancy on the lease. That is definitely a fire hazard. I mean, straight up, it definitely is. Oh yeah, they can put you out. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never seen it done before. Also, every state is different. Peach had a lot of stuff working against her. She lied about the occupancy of her place. Um, the fact of her conducting her business in the public space there in their little clubhouse, like that's her business. It probably don't necessarily bother them, but it's a lot that they probably hear because she's in there. Those things could be a deterrent for them wanting her to stay on the property. I doubt that December was the first time she paid late. But even with that email, she never was filed on. That's something. Sorry, y'all. That's something to definitely take in light of. Uh, He said, "Please kindly hit the like button. Please do, y'all. Please kindly hit that like button for your girl." I wonder what made Miss Loretta go look. I hadn't thought no more about it. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's move this out the way. Yep, you right, San. Wood comes first. She's all about wood. The kids really only mean something to her because they belong to him. I mean, I'm just that's just what it is. Those kids mean something to Peach because there's Woods kids. She said, "I love my husband. I love having sex with my husband. I love getting pregnant by him, being pregnant by him, and having his children." That came out of Peach mouth, and she did say she loved her kids. But what did she say? I don't like kids. I love these kids because they mine. Actually, she loved them kids because they his and hers. I think she's still gonna move. She said the other day when I moved, they probably told her the decision on Friday. Well, the judgment was just made today, um, Queenie. So whether they told her Friday or whether the landlord, I mean not the landlord, but the attorney could have definitely said, "Look, this is what we plan to do because of your situation. We still want you to move." So it very well could be that. Now she put the money on file at the court. Now, my question is, does she get her money back? Because in the state of Georgia, if they accept your money, they can't put you out. Again, that's Georgia. This is a wake up call. Greenheart, that girl ain't waking up. She just gonna find another way to do what she wanna do. Lake Ranch is in Sarasota, Florida. Yeah, that's where she said she lived at. No, Wood doesn't have any money to help her, and also Wood is not making content to get no money. Honestly, all Wood would have to do is when he cleaning stuff, record it. She shouldn't have to. All he got to do is take a doggone tripod and set the tripod up and record. When he cooks, record it. They got a house full of children. They cook every day. Peach could take her content of cooking and put it on his channel. She don't really put a lot of cooking content on her channel. And when she goes to the store, she could do that. What is it? Peach cooking for poor peach or something like that. Cooking for a family, a large family off of whatever. She could have been doing them videos. Like she's committed to being a content creator. And now I have this channel. I have my gambling channel, and I have my channel to where I am starting to record my journey of being a RV enthusiast, let's just say, living the RV life. Just me sitting here trying to control those three channels is a lot. And what I mean by that is I realize the work involved. Now, obviously, she pushes the envelope because she does a bunch of bullshit to try to get her views up. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm not trying to, push the envelope, try to get more views by doing some crazy shit. Like, that's not what I'm about. So, for me, things are different. Just me, remember, I asked you, just because you pay don't mean they can still put you out, especially with all of those people in there. I don't remember the conversation that we had, but I know we done talked about a lot of stuff in conjunction with this. Um, and I'm gonna be honest, I've never had an experience of anybody dealing with an eviction in the state of Florida. So I knew that she had paid the money. Now I didn't. I remember her saying she paid her January rent, but I didn't. It really didn't register in my mind. Okay, she went and paid her January rent. Whatever the case may be, I didn't see this coming. I mean, she they requested a writ of possession. The judge didn't even allow her day in court. They was just like, well, what they said doesn't have anything to do with what she said. They said they want their property, and she didn't say anything that gave me a reason not to give it to them. Like that, baby, that's like getting hit in the face with a baseball bat. Like I didn't see that one coming, y'all. I'm just when I first read it, after seeing that it was possibly there, y'all can ask me. I just called her like, girl, oh my God, because I was really shocked. I really was. I didn't see that coming. I figured they were going to get her out of there when I found out she lied about the occupancy on the lease. That's a fire hazard. But you know what, y'all? They didn't address none of that on them paper. They didn't address none of that on what I read. All they said is even with her paying the rent, what they asked for, she didn't give us a reason not to give it to them, so we're giving it to them. That's what's so crazy about it. Yeah, that's what's so crazy about it. Yeah, okay. It is definitely a safety hazard, but I sure didn't see. I didn't see anything coming. I didn't see that coming. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Jules. She gonna end up putting houses in the oldest son's name as soon as he 18. Girl, she probably gonna. He's 17 now. She gonna do that in a minute. She gonna do that before he turn 18. If I would have to guess. Let's see. This is horrible. CPS ain't going to take kindly to this either. Yeah, that's another issue that will be on there. Now we are still going to go and check out that video. We're gonna jump into it as soon as I get to the rest of these comments, because that's initially what we had came here to talk about. Elevated Queen, hello everyone. Pete seems to think quick on her feet under pressure. She does. And she might have something lined up already. Hope for stability for the children. Exactly. And I do. I really do hope for stability for her kids. I may sit here and talk about her, but I don't wish bad on that girl. I do not. This is, oh, wait, I just read that. This is Florida. She lied on the application. She has to go. And that area don't seem to have a hard time, renting to people. Maybe Wood won't charge her for babysitting this month, child. Honey, the only thing I could see her doing at this point is going to a shelter, but she's even got too many kids for that. I mean, they will probably give her a couple of weeks. I mean, they just put it in the mail today. And the apartment complex would have to file and get all of that in order. Even putting her out may take a while. So she may have to the end of the month. Also, is there an appeal process in the state of Florida? So, it's other things to consider here. This is litigation. Everything with litigation can take time. So it's not that she probably gonna be put out next week. Although they gave her the writ, they still got to give it time to get to them. Also, the apartment complex has to file to have her serve the final notice to get out. Like it's things that happen here. So it may not be as bad as we think it is. Yeah, it sounds like because Peach didn't have a valid reason for not paying her rent is why. Maybe if she had made it seem like she had unexpected expenses and said that, they would have let her stay. Well, here's the thing. The apartment complex didn't make it about the money. So that's what she made it about. I can pay my rent. I'm paying my rent today. So I should be able to stay or whatever. All they said is, "Hey, we want our apartment." They didn't say uh anything else. So it was a very clear cut thing. So they wasn't even asking, "I want money or apartment." They just said on there, "I want a writ of possession," which means we just want our apartment back. I'm sure she will use her real estate connections to find another place. By the way, won't she get her security deposit back? I don't know, y'all. If she owes money, heck no. Peace. Oh, and they broke the lease. So it depends on the terms of the lease and it being broken. Like, do they get it back for that? Do they forfeit it if it's broken for non-payment or your own demise? That's the thing about it. Pete somewhere right now building building another CPN. She might be child. She in the clubhouse like it's her office. Yep. And there's so much that she discusses in there, and I'm sure they have um cameras in there, and those things are not good for her because she's a reckless mouth, to say the least. No, she's not getting that security deposit back. I mean, yeah, because I don't know. I don't know. They want their clubhouse back. They say damn the apartment. Hell, we ain't got to see her there. That's how you know it's something mentally wrong with her. She did this to herself, and that's what's so sad about it. Like, baby, being in the casino, spending all your money is not worth all of this. And then it's like she's not erring in the side of caution anywhere. She throwing babies out here like it's the thing to do, like you get money for them. You know, she don't handle her apartment. She do just enough to stay above board. And the only thing that she values is that man and making money on social media. And to be honest with you, if the money that she make didn't help her get control, she wouldn't even commit herself to that. Don't know Florida law, but it's against fire code to have that many people in one apartment. Yeah, we pretty much established that that's definitely an issue. And seeing that she lied on her application is cause for immediate eviction. Yeah, she got a lot working against her. She really put herself in a conundrum this time because although she can clearly pay the money, they don't give a damn. They might let her stay until the end of the month. Yeah, they want her out of there. Florida will do you dirty. They might even give her to the end of next month. But the bottom line is, them weeks will go by quick. She still got a baby in the NICU, or should I say, babies. She still got a lot going on. No, she may not get her money back. Yeah, I don't see that. You say you see a block party coming? That's for Boogie, her mother. She is crazy and black. Oh, you said that's for dogging her mother. Okay. Honestly, I feel bad for the children. I do too. Yeah, she created this storm. However, them twins in the NICU and those other children will be unhoused. It's just really, it is too much. It's too much. Yeah, I feel bad for them kids too. And I'm just so shocked by the entire situation anyway. Maybe CPS will finally save those children. Well, Virgo Queen, I'm going to say this. That's a mama and her babies. We sit up here and we talk about how stupid and how careless and this, that, and the third these women are, but you have to be cognitive and conscious of what you're saying when you say that you want children to be ripped from their mother. Um, Regardless to the shortcomings and deficiencies of Peach McIntyre, she's still them kids' mama, and quite frankly, she's probably gonna care for them better than anybody else. That's just my opinion. So, do I want them ripped? I'm not going to sit here and say that. Is that the best thing for them? I don't know. And quite frankly, I'm glad I'm not in a position to have to make that decision because at the end of the day, that if not only affects the lives of them kids, but it could change them for the better or worse indefinitely. And I just wouldn't want to have no part of that. Roxy was looking forward to the other day the information, but she didn't find nothing. So I went on her page and told her so she might be reporting on this tomorrow. I don't know. Who is Roxy? Roxy. I don't know who Roxy is, but yep, they can still put you out here. They're going to accept the rent, especially if you're behind and still give you the boot. Baby, I would not want to rent in Florida if that's the case. Well, you know what? I can't even say that. Let's keep it real. She is the person that rented. She is the person that paid late. She is the person who put herself there. And you signed a lease saying you owe them people their money, and that's what's up. Hey, Shayna, we're talking right now about Peach getting she lost the eviction case, so they got the writ of possession as of today to put her out. Will they? We don't know, but they definitely have the ability to do it today. Peach is going back to the hood. Now she could do that. They could give her a hood place. Now, you know what? I'm gonna be honest though, Virgo Queen. If they let her go back, if she goes back to the hood and they accept her back into some kind of low income housing, Peach gonna be a fool at the casino because she won't have no bills to pay. And this money, if I understand correctly, is registered under a corporation, McIntyre Enterprise. It's not registered under her name. So she'll be spending all her money at the casino for real. I'm in the bushes right now washing dishes. Okay, Jasmine. In the state of Florida, they can still put you out even after you pay. It's important to have a valid reason for not paying, and some landlords are empathetic and will allow you to stay. Wow, that's a very big lesson learned. Are y'all sure she only has a 3 bedroom? According to the Waters, which is the apartment complex, they only have up to three. Let me look it up myself. The Waters LLC, SARA, Sarasota, Florida. A, the Row Waterside Apartments. Okay. And they're beautiful apartments. They have studio, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments. The biggest that they have is three, so she has to have a three. Also, her rent is 3,000 and some odd dollars. The $3,000 apartment is called the Mast, the MAST. Now she could have got a bigger one with maybe a discount, but she pays in the $3,000 range. So this is probably the one she has. It is upstairs. This does look like the apartment that uh, she showed, and they have one available, probably hers. And they don't have any bigger apartments, so there's no way that she could have anything above a three because they don't offer that. Yeah. Florida does not have to give her a reason. That's why they didn't sue her for back rent. They just wanted her out of there, and that's what they did, Jazzy lady. That is what it said. Is they just wanted possession. They didn't ask for money. They didn't ask for shit else. But think about it. This is not her first eviction. She knows what to do. She does. She knows. And this is Florida. I mean, this is not a place like a little country town like Sky has where you can't find a place to stay. It's not that type of situation. It's definitely different. So she definitely can probably find somewhere. Even if she does end up out um in a place, far out with a landlord that's privately owned. I mean, it's definitely possible. Hell, let's keep it real. End up in a situation of homelessness with a lot of kids in Sumter, South Carolina, is Nika. If Nika can keep a place and she ain't got the money Peach got, Peach can sure find somewhere to go. She loves them until they don't want to suckle on them udders. Oh my. No more, and then it's time for another baby. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Tangela, she's got the writ of possession. They signed it today. Cole says, wait, what I missed? Are y'all assuming the eviction is going through or did she actually get evicted? I'm confused. Cole, I went and confirmed the documentation myself. I do have a copy of the judgment, and they did give the possession of the property back to the property owners. So yes, she officially is not an assumption, and it is not secondhand information. I verified it myself with receipts, and I'm going to make that available in my membership. She got on here and said she gambled it away. Everything is not for the internet when you got 9 kids. Her playing days are over. Yeah, I mean, she really walked herself right into this situation. Yeah, definitely hit that live for us, love. I did read the paper, legal terms and all. Basically, they asked for their property back. They said that the documentation and the answer that Peach gave did not give them reason not to give it back, so they are giving it back. That's what they said. She said she paid December and January through the court. She did. I read that as well, and I read both statements when she read that. So now she has to find a place on top of a car. Yes, ma'am. Now let's go ahead and jump into the videos. Initially, we got on here to talk about the videos. I didn't even know at first about this situation with the case. When I put her name in on YouTube setting up for my live, I saw that someone else was live and they had put it up. So I went to confirm it. Not that I don't trust other people's statements, but you know me, ask but verify, honey. The Army taught me well. So I went and looked it up, and there was a judgment made today allowing that apartment complex to get their place back. So the first one we're gonna look at is CPS trying to take the kids. Then we're gonna get started. I don't even know if I would have did that. Like some things and some places that she conducts her bullcrap just really be too much for me. But I guess who am I, shit? I just couldn't take those type of chances. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I talk about these women every day that I do commentary, but a lot of times I still be sitting over here. Um, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked at the chances that people will take when it comes to the best interest of their kids. I would not be playing about my children. If I had freely the money that she made on a monthly basis, I would pay my rent first. Now, everybody else, they'll have to stand in line accordingly, but I would, especially with kids, I would. I'm just gonna be honest. Here we go. I got too many screens open.
What's up? What's up? You already know. This is Peach. And today I'm at Child Protective Services. People keep calling Child Protective Services on me, aka CPS, and making false allegations on me as a parent. The latest one is that my children are medically neglected, malnutrition, all underweight, all disabled, and things of that. So now the medical team wants to see my children. So that's what we're doing.
Now, this is a room that most CPSs have. They have a room that's very kid friendly. I do understand what she's saying with the medical team, but for the most part, when your kids come and they're in a room like this, they usually are observing the kids for clues of like something being wrong. They're looking at how they play, what they play with, everything. It's a part of a forensic interview. So they may be here for a medical appointment, but they are definitely observing these kids as well.
My 7 youngest kids and my husband. So they have
Dad looked tired.
these little snack bags for your kids.
Okay.
So we got everybody one. Baby done found out what it is. He's trying to get another one. Another one.
Let me go to the bathroom, Mom.
My husband is helping clean up this mess the kiddos made because we're about to get ready to go soon. So Peach Patch, we sitting out here eating the snack bags. I didn't want to let them eat inside and make a mess. Need help? They get these bags out at Choice
Baby, he a little roughneck.
School every Friday to him. But these bags got some good stuff. So my husband went in the car with Choice, Wonderful, Phenomenal, and Amazing Life since they're done. Gorgeous just came back down. McIntyre just went up, and Gregory has to go up. How do I currently feel? It's heavy. Having to go through this because you are an influencer and you know, like, you don't neglect your children, you're not abusive to your children, but you're constantly having to deal with child protective services.
Now, this is my thing. Regardless to what you feel, regardless to what you think, why are you conducting this conversation in front of your son? Like, he really don't need to be there. I mean, you can believe this is from whatever, but they're bringing your kids down. Honestly, they did not have to do that. They did not have to bring those kids to this building for a medical interview. They could have went to the schools where her kids work. I mean, excuse me, go to school, and they could have had the nurses check the kids out. They did not have to do this here. So the fact that they are doing it here, to me, means it's a tad bit more serious than she's letting on. That's just my opinion. She has attorney fees to pay. If she haven't paid them, they will get that money first. Oh yeah, she paid the fees too. That's a part of what you had to pay. They ain't not gonna take no money if you don't get it all. What Shayna said, her gambling really caught up with her because not only does she gamble money, but she gambles with her life and the life of her children. She does, and the shit ain't funny. What happened is she really getting evicted. Yes, Cole. She is been she did lose the case and they did allow the property rights to their apartment back. The whole state suck of her mess. At least I mean the whole state sick of her mess. The last place wanted they house back too. After she was evicted from that 5-bedroom townhouse, this apartment should have been a temporary stop until she found a bigger place. Yeah, cancer right just too much. Florida will definitely do you dirty. It's very much a landlord friendly state. Don't forget that she had an eviction this summer. She did. Oh, wait a minute. Who did I just miss? I don't think they should be removed from her care, but I definitely think her and Wood need to be made to seek professional help. I agree with you. I agree. That's a lot to want a woman to lose her kids and want kids to be just thrown into a system for little things. If there was actual direct issues happening to these kids, that would be a different situation. When she decided to not pay the rent and got the eviction notice, she should have went out looking for a 5-bedroom house back then. She thinks they're like Tampa. Those people not playing with her. Yep, that's true. That is true. Definitely, she needs to seek out a private landlord. Yeah, somewhere in the country with a big piece of property where them kids can just do the doggone thing. Her voice sounds drained and weak. She probably is tired. This is a lot to deal with. Um, she consistently puts up heavy content, and it's a lot of work. Even though she doesn't do a great job when it comes to um editing, but she still puts the work in. And I mean, you got to give the girl credit for where credit's due. And she still got 8 kids, and she still got babies in the NICU, and she's still driving up and down the road like the NICU is next door. Yeah, he is a macho man, Jasmine.
I a good feeling to have to put your whole family through this, and my kids had to miss school today, but we will get a note, an excuse note, so they won't have perfect attendance. But
Honey, I wouldn't want that note, baby. They just missed the day. I don't need everybody to know my business.
we just deal with it. I still feel like I enjoy being a content creator. I'm still gonna continue to do content. Doing this job has changed my life for the better, and this is just a con that comes with this job. I do like the fact that the state of Florida isn't letting children fall through the cracks, I guess, even though my kids are obviously taken care of. But it
I mean, she says that as she points at them. Your kids have, there are so many types of ways that people can be done wrong physically, emotionally, hell, even spiritually. So we can't look at your kids and know their complete situation. Just because a few of your kids got their hair combed, you got three in there nappy headed as hell. You really need to cut all them damn boys' hair off because you don't want to maintain it. And just because you'll go out and buy a new outfit, that also don't make your kids, really squared away. Let's
it
keep it
is
real.
annoying. What happened, pretty girl? Thankful that I'm like strong willed, strong mind, very relentless because I'm dealing with a lot just back to back. Mind you, I just gave birth to twins.
Okay, Peach, you want to keep throwing that up, but you don't. It's just a thing that happened to you. It's not. It's something that you've used to say, let me slow down, let me this, let me that, because I just gave birth. No, you only want to throw it up when it's useful for you to use. So we don't give a damn.
16 days ago and still having to go through these type of experiences. Thank God that I
That baby just a tad bit look a tad bit cross-eyed. But she cute though, y'all. She's still a cutie. Let's see what y'all saying over here. I'm trying to get caught up. Hey, Queen Lita. Hey, Kayla. They definitely will not be better off in foster care, but she needs to get her mess together. She does, Miss Cheeks. She does, straight up. Shit. Yeah, she need to get that shit together. Pay your damn bills. Put every time you get paid, put maybe so much towards your next month's bill and start you a fund to always have that money there. Never mess that money off. Start you a budget for going to the casino when you spend your damn casino money for that day. Sit your ass down some fucking where. Baby, get your shit together. You got 9 fucking kids. That's a lot of people to feed. Yeesh. And sit down with your husband. Make that ninja start recording, make him start posting. He ain't got to say a word. We ain't even got to see him. Just set up that camera when he's starting to cook. Set up that camera when he clean. Have him clean one room in the house a day and post. That's it. Cause if you got drama going on your channel, he gonna get views by default. So give people something to see. Goodness gracious. I get that that might not be his thing. Content creation ain't for everybody, but baby, we got too many babies, and you participated in every last one of them. So I'm gonna need you to participate in this paycheck.
am who I
You
am.
fool.
Hey, pretty girl. You gonna eat your applesauce?
The Selfie Gardens.
Gorgeous want to go to the gardens. Oh, it's called Shelby Gardens.
Selfie Gardens.
Oh,
Is
um,
I think you passed.
it's nearby.
Yeah, it's not really.
I don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to Tampa to look for a new car for mommy. And I think I could take you guys to the museum and we could do like river walk before I go see the babies, something like that. But yeah, we still need to find a bigger vehicle. I feel like I might.
My question is, baby, with all these damn evictions, how in the hell? How's she going? I mean, who gonna finance that bad boy unless she paying cash? Uh-uh. I don't know, y'all. How she gonna work that out? Cause who out here financing the people with the? I mean, she got evictions every 180 days. Like that ain't nothing to play with. Like that's a lot. Then if you look at her banking, even if she give them 2 or 3 months of bank statements, I mean that can't look good either to help her plight. I don't understand how she's gonna work this out.
Might find something more affordable in Tampa.
And then
I
the
even
thing
feel
about it,
like
guys, for her
if I have to
to
get
turn around and leave Tampa, she left Tampa. She didn't want to be there. She
an
said she didn't want to
eight-seater
live there anymore.
vehicle, I will,
But
and
every
McKay just
time
gonna have
you blink
to drive.
your
This
eyes,
child
something about her life is attached back to Tampa. Take your ass home, girl. You need to put your head between your legs and go on and bend your little head down and shamefully take your ass back there to the hood where they do it no good and we wish a nigga would. Cause that's where you belong. That's your peoples. That's your tribe. Cause that's what you about. You ain't about no Cuckoo Ranch or whatever the hell the name is, Coconut Ranch. What kind of ranch is it, child? She need to take her tail on back over there, get her some Medicaids. Just start at ground zero and build her way up. That's what she need to do.
do not want to drive. He has no interest. Look, no interest. But we're gonna try to get a 12 or 15 passenger van, just so the whole family can fit when we go to Disney and stuff. We don't have to
So she only get in the car for the to take them to a damn theme park. Damn, making sure I can get my kids to the places that they need to go, like the doctor in fucking school. Like that is no. She don't even think about shit like that. That's just crazy.
keep driving two separate cars. But if not, if I can't find anything in my budget, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna get me an 8-seater, and we just gonna make it work to the best of our abilities. I mean, it will only be 10 of us. If we got a lap up, nah, let me not say that. But if we got a lap up,
Girl, she's honey, go on say it because we know that's what you mean. Has she been making videos even though she's been evicted, or did the eviction just get served today? No, the writ of possession the judgment was ordered today. The eviction started in December on the 7th. And she made an eviction about paying it the whole 9 yards, but uh even though she paid her December and January rent, they still decided to allow the apartments to have possession if they so choose. That's just a position, I guess, that you put yourself in when you live in Florida and you playing games with these damn people. They don't give a shit. They'll take your money and still kick your ass out, apparently. Cause that's some new shit. They don't do that in Georgia. In Georgia, if you pay your money and you give these people their money and they take the money, they can't put you out. Not in Florida. Florida don't play that. They don't care. They say you shouldn't have messed with us, so we getting our lick back. And now you you gonna be in the woods with Sky. That what they say. So you know, child, she better call her mama and get the info on how she got that house where she at. Honey, exactly. I'm sure they are tired of moving. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move over to this other video that Peach put up. We are going to look at the video of where they went to do vehicle shopping. So let me get it set up, guys. Let me get that set up for you all.
We're trying to find us a new family vehicle. Y'all know the twins will be home very soon, so it's definitely necessary. I want a Ford passenger van, a Ford Transit van, just because it's more economically priced. This one right here is $59,785. What year is this, babe? Oh, it's a 2024. Trying to see how many miles and stuff they have on it.
It's 2024. It better
It's
be
unlocked.
new.
It's locked. It's locked. They got a lot of passenger vans out here, which is a good sign. Still can't believe we got 9 kids. That's crazy. Somebody, do I want a milk truck? That one probably got a satellite. Why it's so big up top? You looking at this one, a Nissan? It's a 2016. I think all these doors like
It
we
look
gotta get
better than
somebody
that
to
Ford
help us.
because it looked like
I wasn't looking at anything like this. This one got 4, 3, 7, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seated, right? 3, 6, 10. Girl, you can't count. 10, 11, yeah, 12. You like this one? My husband was saying this one is rusty on top. Y'all see how the top look? But hey, you better get Mako. Uh-oh, better call Mako. He's about this the milk truck. But yeah, I just need something that could fit all the kids. You like that? Look, I'm about to have 2 twin babies, 3 babies in the front. And then this row will be my other little kids and then the big kids. Yep, it got a driver's seat, a passenger seat. You like it? You want to look at some other ones? Oh, these all work trucks except the 2024 look like. Come on, let's look at something else. They selling all these as is, y'all. This one is a 2020, but we don't know.
and I wouldn't want no white one because I know they be saying like them white vans got a bad rap. So I definitely would not want that. But, girl, I can't believe this girl is out here having to look for this. Frank says, "Thank you. I had a great day and it ain't over. I'm just sitting still for a minute. I'm feeling too old." Don't feel old, Frankie. Yeah, a 12 passenger will be pushing it, but yeah, they do need one vehicle that can fit everybody. I mean, they just do. It would just be the smart thing to do. I mean,
The price. Ain't nobody came over here to help us yet. Wait, I let my baby roll. And then this one is a 2024.
I definitely would want my windows tinted.
I like that they have a lot of different options, but they don't say the price. All of this stuff is a ass ears. This one is locked. This one ain't got no trunk space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this one is a 15 passenger van. So if we got some little friends with us, but I'm sure you could close the trunk as well. Take seats out to have more trunk space as well. Versus this one probably don't got no trunk space. I didn't think to look at Nissans.
I didn't
Like
know
on this, you won't be
Nissan
able to
did
fit the
those either.
strollers. What you say, Daddy? Yeah, they all as is. I can
You talking
agree.
about that's
So my
crazy.
husband was saying he feel like that's crazy for it to be sold as is, especially with them being 2024s. So that concerns him. Yeah, all of these are 15 passenger vans.
You better take our ass to Car Mart.
Let's get the prices. Dispatch, current time is 6:46 p.m. and I am headed to the hospital to see baby A and baby B. I'm actually gonna hold them all night long. Dispatch, I had actually took a nap prior to taking this drive because I'll be so tired and I don't want to be sleepy driving into Tampa. Y'all know it's like an hour drive, but I have blankets and stuff at the hospital, so it's cool. So Peach Patch, I hopped on the interstate to go see baby A and baby B in the NICU in Tampa, Florida, and immediately ran into a traffic jam. I was like, oh my goodness, I thought this was gonna be a smooth drive from Lakewood Ranch to Tampa. Maybe
You know what? Jacqueline, he wouldn't give up his truck. Like that is out. As a matter of fact, when Peach bought that truck for him, she took the title of the truck and she put the title in his name, so she has no way or anything to take it from him or to force him to sell it to get money out of it. Like nothing. Why won't she just stay down there with the twins for a day or two? That would just make sense. Yeah, instead of running back day after day, they put themselves in a position of how they do their money is so crazy. I mean, it makes it harder for her. If Wood knew what he was doing, they would not have 9 kids. Oh, well, I don't know about that, sure. I ain't know it was a way you could do it that don't make babies unless you except for wrapping it up. I mean, maybe I'm a little green in that respect. Cat Williams and Mike Epps them are coming to my town this month and next. Huh? Child Wood don't care that much. Not to sell his damn truck. He said, damn her and them kids. If I gotta give up my sheep, he not gonna do that.
traffic in Tampa, but it was complete opposite. Tampa was a breeze to get through, no traffic. Lakewood Ranch had a traffic jam, which made my trip about 20 minutes longer than it normally is. No problem. During that time, I got to pray, listen to some positive mindset videos, and all of that jazz. At the current moment, I feel really, really good. On Tuesday, my husband had made me super upset when he took a nap. When I asked to take a nap, he took a nap with me. Like, that was crazy. And I had to get up and deal with our 1 year old and 3 year old. After that, I was like so angry with him, and I ain't gonna lie, a little bit depressed, like just feeling like I don't have a village. He's not stepping up. I wouldn't even go to the NICU to see the babies. I was just so sad. So on Wednesday, he actually drove me to the NICU to see the babies with the boys. That put me in better spirits. And then he let me take a nap. Today is Thursday, and it was kind of the same thing, except instead of him driving me to the NICU, he cooked dinner and let me take a nap so that I could drive to the NICU and stay with the boys, do skin to skin, and not feel overwhelmed. That
That's my thing. From day to day in your house, you're not going to be able to control the narrative of everything. Um, One time, Peach said that her and Wood had a conversation, and he was like, "You only think about you and what you're going through. You don't know about what I'm going through." I often wonder, just like a man his age walking around a car lot looking at 15 passenger vans for his kids. That shit is crazy. it's crazy because you are not financially ready for it. And they always say being financially viable is having like 6 months of your bill money like in savings. So yeah, they're not that liquid. Although they should make enough that they are that liquid, they're not. So like you are completely not ready for this. Like how does he feel walking around looking at 15 passenger vans? I mean, he's going along with the motions, but like is he really invested in this? It's crazy to me. And her expectations be crazy. She's depressed and upset because he took a nap, not because he left and didn't come home all day, but because he took a fucking nap.
That right there made me feel 1,000 times better. When my husband don't help and he's not doing what he's supposed to do, yes, I complain. But when he does help, it takes all the weight off of my shoulders.
And that's the thing, Miss Cheeks. I feel like she is such a nitpicky ass woman on top of everything. You know, you put him in this situation. You knew he didn't want more kids. Now, don't get me wrong. He still helped her make them. So it's still on him as well. But somebody got to be responsible. I mean, geez. So every little thing he does, oh my God, I'm depressed. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, that. Oh my God, I want to give up. Girl, you got 9 kids. Shut your ass up. And at the end of the day, you knew he was he got one foot in the door and one foot out of the door. You know this. So every decision you make, you are making it with that information in your mind. If you choose to keep having babies, knowing that you can't handle the ones you got, what you get is what you get.
And I feel much better. I pray that my husband eventually starts to be more considerate of me and not force me to always have to show up and be strong, and just know like I could depend on him. It would make my life so much easier. My prayer is for him to consistently help me how he is tonight. But he watched the kiddos, pick everybody up from school, made dinner, let me sleep, and I got to go ahead and head into Tampa so that I could do skin to skin with our twins so they could come home even sooner. And so right now I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling like I'm in love again. Like, okay, I love this man. I'm easy to please. I don't require much. All I really want is like help with our kids, family time, and for you to be nice to me and cuddle with me. Current time is 8:13 p.m. and I just made it over to the hospital headed to see the babies. I'm gonna have a baby B first. Baby A, they say he's showing interest in like breastfeeding. At Peach Fetch, current time is 8:41 p.m. And I got a baby in my shirt. This is baby B.
This my question. Girl, the baby's barely here. They in the NICU. Why the hell does she put him in her shirt so that they noses could be smushed all up against her damn body? Like you're not making it easier for them to be able to do to breathe and different stuff. Hell, they gotta damn try to save theyself. They gotta survive theyself. Like, girl, let that baby breathe. Get him out your damn shirt like that. She a
He missed his
weirdo.
mommy, and his mommy missed him. I feel so good today. Like, my husband is acting right.
Girl, this girl is a Looney Tune. I feel so good. My husband is acting right. You got 9 damn kids to worry about. You worry about a man can make or break you that deep. Like, girl,
Which I love when my husband act like he got some sense. Like, we even went to the car wash before I came here. We stopped at the car wash and he cleaned out Gregory McKay's car for me and pumped up the tires, just make sure the car was functioning good. And then when he was wiping the windows, he was blowing me kisses. So I was like, I like moments like this. I wish it could always be like this, but it isn't. Sometimes I'm crying, but when it's like this, I just enjoy the moment. Um, he cooked dinner for the kiddos. So he made fried chicken and macaroni. When I left, he cooked So they already ate. I had talked to him before I walked into the baby's room. And so he said they ate already and everybody had took their bath, so they're good. This week was the first week back to school. So it was about like trying to find that balance. And then I did get really sad, as I previously stated on Tuesday. I didn't want to pump any breast milk. I didn't want to come to the hospital. Like, I just was super sad because I felt like my husband wasn't helping, like, excuse me, like he should.
So, because you felt like your husband wasn't helping like he should, you ready for the kids to not be able to be fed. Um, nothing can happen. Damn everything because of what he's doing. Like that. That's why people question you as a parent because of how you handle that.
What you guys saw. And then I couldn't even take a nap. Like, I want to take a nap, he take a nap. Typical Wood behavior. For him to change and help me. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm enjoying it. Him taking the kids to school for me on Wednesday.
I thought he was the at-home daddy, and that was his job. He was the at-home parent. He get up, he get the kids ready for school, he take the kids to school. While the kids are at school, he got time to pussyfoot around. Then when the kids get out of school, he go get them. He cook. Um, somebody do home like that was supposed to be his job. That's the lie you told us.
Allowing me to take a nap and sleep in and things like that, bringing me to see the babies, making sure I pump milk. I appreciate him for that. So today I feel really good. Today was a good day, and I took a nap before I came because I was like, I'm like too
You right, knowledge is key. This girl is Looney Tune.
tired to drive.
Why does
I
she
stayed
talk
up until
personal
3 in the
stuff and
morning
is in grown folks' mess? Yes, and it's so unfair to them.
with my husband and still had got up at
So if
6
Wood doesn't help her, the babies don't eat. Yes,
something. So I've
child.
been up since 6, only off for
Crazy.
2.5 hours of sleep, 3.5 hours of sleep. So now that I took a nap, I took like a 2 hour nap prior to driving over here. The drive was long because traffic was horrible, but I was able to do it. So we were at baby A first. I'm gonna hold him for about 2 hours, and then I'm gonna switch over to baby B, and I'm gonna make sure I offer him breast. I feel like I'll be home at maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'll still be good. I have a lot of energy. And then tomorrow, the kids will get to school on time and things of that nature. It's already finna be the weekend. That's crazy, but he's enjoying every second of this. I also grabbed 2 books so I could read to the boys out loud today. Since they hadn't heard me in here reading in a while, I'm gonna read them some children's books. So if you give a mouse a cookie, we'll read that. And then I also got I Love You to the Moon and Back. I'm also gonna start promoting the class that I'm gonna have next week. I'm gonna have a class next Wednesday. So I'm about to put that on my website. I'll go live and promote it as well. But let me read to the baby first. I love you to the
Okay, so we're gonna jump over to this last one, and then because I have definitely run over, let's give this last video about 10 minutes, and then we're going to uh, go from there, y'all. I don't know.
What's up? What's up? What's
Okay, okay,
up?
this is the last
You
video. We're gonna
already
give it a
know.
few minutes.
This is Peach, and today is Tuesday, January 7th, 2024. It's my kids' first day back to school. Current time is 6:38 a.m. I'm about to drop off Gregory McKay, but before we are at Chick-fil-A, McKay is buying his own breakfast. I'm gonna start letting McKay drive again this week. It's currently 53 degrees outside. It's freezing cold. And then McKay hasn't driven in about, 3 weeks? It's been a while. So we're gonna have to start him back with driving and stuff. He didn't drive all Christmas break. Peach Patch current time is 6:59 a.m. School lets in at 7. They're late by 7:30. My other kids were in before and after school program, but they never come. I'm gonna take them out. Hey son, I love you. So Peach Patch, my younger kids and my oldest kid go to the same school, but
How?
the little kids were still sleeping, and I don't want to make Gregory McKay late. My husband did get them up, so he's getting them dressed. Peach Patch, I just made breakfast for the kiddos before they go to school, and I packed their lunches. Peach Patch, current time is 9 a.m. My husband has taken everybody to school. He's not home yet. He'll probably be home like 9:30 once he drop off Choice. I packed everybody a lunch, but I did not record. I also cooked breakfast. It was just eggs, scrambled eggs with cheese and sausage. I even made my husband a plate. And then I cleaned the kitchen. So far, I'm proud of myself because everybody got to school on time. Choice could be to school at 9:15. So I know my husband already done dropped off the little kids. They might already be at school, but I'm happy they're not late. He used to catch the bus, but then he started acting out on the bus. For those of you who don't know, my son Choice has autism, and I'm laughing, but it's not funny, but I'm laughing because sometimes his behavior is like he'll just go from being cool to off the chain sometimes. So at first when he started catching the bus, he liked it, and then one day he just decided he hate the bus and he not riding it no more. And like show out, the bus had to turn around. My husband had to go meet him and get him off the bus. So that's why Choice no longer catches the bus. The only way he could catch the bus is if they put him on a harness. Y'all know that's like the thing the kids wear, and they strap him down to the seat. And my husband won't let him. My husband like, they ain't doing that to my damn baby. So would take Choice.
Okay, so take your own
Last
damn
school year,
son.
we were late a lot. When I say last school year, I mean last semester and last year, 2024. But this school year, 2024-2025 season. So this semester, my plan is for the family to just do better.
No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, this girl just really, it's a lot. I'm shocked. Like, she has a lot going on here. I didn't even realize that Choice was still acting out as he did at some points. Like she Peach just don't get it. Like, girl, you have so much going on. She really needs to get it together and do better by herself and her children. Like, it really don't make no sense that things are the way that they are. She's got so much going on. But at any rate, I didn't even realize that they still was dealing with that. Like, how do they plan? She has a ecosystem of two people in the entire world for 9 kids. 9 kids that have issues, that have deficiencies, that have disorders, like all of this. How does she expect her life to move forward and flourish in a positive manner with all that she has put on her own back? How? How is it even possible?
Overall, making sure all the kids get to school on time, making sure I'm cooking them breakfast, packing lunch so I can save money. Typically, I put $100 in all 5 of my school age kids' account. That's $500, and that normally covers them all month. This month, I didn't do it, so they have a little bit of money left, but I said I'm gonna like force myself to make breakfast, make lunch, let's just see how it goes. And then also with the lunch I made, when the little babies wake up later, they have lunch because we have leftovers. So it wasn't so bad. What else I was gonna tell y'all?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
my house
true.
is pretty clean. I'm doing
Very.
laundry though, like the stuff the kids wore yesterday. I'm washing now. My goal is to stay on top of laundry. I truly feel like baby A will be home next week. I'm like, God, I got to get myself together. I feel like he'll be home next week. This week, our main focus will be getting him to learn how to eat on his own without the feeding tube, but it is in his nose. I want to be there to offer him breast, but today I'm tired. I'm like, wore out. We did Disney World yesterday, and I still went back to the hospital, did skin to skin, still came home, still got up at 6, took McKay to school. So it's like, right now I'm exhausted, so I might have to go to the hospital either late tonight or I might have to skip today. They do have
How does this work long term, guys? How does this work without an extra person or two as a part of this ecosystem for these kids? How does it work and everybody get what they need? How does it work and everyone is happy? How does it work and everyone is educated? Like everyone is what they need to be. How does this work? Like, does it work?
Have enough milk. I have like a supply of milk now, about 4 days worth of milk. So they're good in that area, which makes me feel less stressed.
Right, Kayla.
I had made me some food too. The cream of chicken from the other day, I got that, but I got it just the cream of chicken, so it's like a soup. And then I got me 4 rolls that I'm gonna eat in it. I did this the other night and it was a good time. Wonderful is here sleep. Wonderful is at the bottom of my bed sleep. He came in here this morning. My room for the most part is clean, but I'm gonna like vacuum and all that stuff. Phenomenal is sleep in his crib. One thing I want to do too is make sure the kids start making their beds and stuff, but we'll get into that routine. Like make your bed before you go. Excuse me, and then I'll always start a load of clothes that morning for whatever they wore the day before. That way I could just stay on top of laundry because babies are coming home real soon. Fetch for lunch for wonderful and phenomenal is macaroni and spam.
I really don't think that's gonna happen,
I got
Waveland.
for the
But
other
we'll
kids,
see.
I sent them macaroni for lunch with ham and cheese sandwiches. So we had macaroni left over, making lunch really easy. The spam took like 3 minutes to cook. My husband had took the kids to school
Hmm.
for me. McIntyre, gorgeous, amazing, and choice. Earlier, I dropped off McKay, which you guys saw. I asked him earlier and told him, I said, I'm really tired. I want to take a nap. When you come, I just need to rest. I'm tired. He was like, okay. And then I wake up and you sleep. I wake up to kids kicking me in the stomach, tapping me on the face. And he laying in the bed next to me, sleep. I just told him, I said, I feel like you be being mean and inconsiderate on purpose. If I told you, like, I'm tired and I need to rest, and you go to sleep too, so then I have to get up and get the kids, like, that's unfair. But by this point, we know who we dealing with. Like, this is why the rest y'all telling me to get and the time y'all telling me to take, I can't. I mean, I could, but my kids would suffer, and I can't have that
Honey,
happen.
they already
So I
suffering.
just
They
have
are
to keep
already.
moving. Making them.
Girl, what is she talking about? They are already suffering. But y'all, I thank y'all so much for hanging with me. This is our second live for the day. Y'all the real MVPs. I really appreciate y'all. As you guys know, not only do I have a channel, we do have a membership. I hope you guys do um, choose at some point soon to become a member of the Mish Mob. Let me go ahead and give y'all information about.
Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there. Membership is not only a benefit for you, but it's a great way to promote the channel. Hey guys, our membership.
Well, guys, I thank y'all so much. I wanted to get out here, get this information out to y'all, which I did. I did not expect the information about the eviction, but it is out there. I will redact the document and make it available in the membership. I hope you guys have enjoyed the live, this one as well as the other. If you missed either of the two, if you will, go ahead and hit that replay for me and hashtag replay when you do so. I will see you guys sometime tomorrow afternoon. Not sure what's on our agenda for tomorrow, but we will definitely have something for you guys. I thank you so very much for hanging in here with me again. Y'all are the real MVPs. Now, if y'all have not hit that like button yet, y'all gonna hit that like button. Hit that doggone button for me.
I think I know. I touch that fine for you. I do that 3 boys. I think I know.
Well, guys, like I said, see you guys in the next one. Also, we are. I lost my train of thought that quick. See you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
She get it from her mama. I'ma say you fuck her right. Body rude is unpolite. Tell me in a humble life. Tell me is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. All in hope she's left and right. I just wanna live in fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. The ladies is pimps tonight. Living inside a dream. I slay where the love is wide. I